What's up, people? Welcome back to another explanation video. This time I'm gonna go over things to know for the bow. Yeah, with that being said, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go over some of the bows that's actually pretty good. I mean, that's as best as we can get at the moment in the game. Besides, hopefully they'll add something actually good in the future, because we really need it. It's like there's not many choices for the bow users, and there's not many options we can really try it out at the moment. So there's only like 3 bows will be considered decent and really good at the moment. It's not the best, but it's okay. So the first one most people probably came across long time ago is the Heaven Striker. That's when the normal rate they first introduced it. So that was like very long time ago, back in the level 50. That was before Extreme first came out. So most of the I'm pretty sure most people that played it back in the day, yeah, they were using Heaven Striker or the one from the south, the Glibwoods. So that's a pretty good one too. And back in the day, yeah. And then Extreme came out. We got the Extreme version. So the Extreme version, the Star Shadow, it's actually really good. Especially the 4 stats. That can be more powerful than the Heaven Striker at some point. Like if you keep upgrading them until like plus 20, plus 25 maybe. Like after that is fine. It's just the best thing about that bow, it has accuracy. It's low, but it has somewhat of accuracy, I think. So like around 20, like it's not like really high or anything. Like I think 25, but like when you upgrade it's fine for that time being, because the Extreme bow is actually really good. There's a version with like strength, agility that you can look for as well, but it doesn't really have any dex built in, so that's the only problem. It doesn't have much accuracy. Other than that, the bow itself, the normal version from the east, and then Extreme version, both are really good bow if you're looking for like some sort of good bows to use. And another thing is the Hidden Mind bow, which drops from the level 400 Divine Beast, the tapir. It's in the castle where I am right now. So yeah, that thing drops the best bow at the moment. But the problem with this bow is just its vitality. Like such a troll. Anything, why is it vitality? I have no idea. Like I mentioned it so many times when I did the review for all 4 weapons. Like this weapon would have been so good if it's not vitality. If we give us a pure agility or strength, it can be good. But the problem is it's vitality, like I said. So you will be looking for like high attack and dex. That's it. Other than that, trying to get good accuracy, because like really, in order to make this bow really powerful, you're gonna need about max attack, close to max attack, and max dex. So that's somewhere about 75-ish, I'm not sure, base attack, and then the dex, it's somewhere close to 50. That's the max. Vitality wise, not so much. I know there's some passive, like I think there's a couple passive. So one definitely has the Unfreezing Spirit, so that's actually pretty decent to have if you want to do hazard build, and you can hazard the enemy quite fast. Then you don't have to worry about custom, not have enough not enough accuracy, and then you can just put the Hazard Incarnation only, because the bow has a built-in version, so you don't have to worry too much. Other than that, that's it. Like, these are basically the 3 bows you really like get like for the at the moment, like the powerful version. I mean, it's not even powerful, but at the moment it is. That's all the best bows we got. Like, you can count Xenon's bow as one of the best bow, but the thing is we can't use it on our main character. So if you play as Xenon, then yeah, use that bow, because it's actually really powerful. Other than that, not so much. The next thing I'm gonna talk about are the sword skills. Honestly, there's not many to talk about, to be honest. There's only 5 of them, which most of them are okay. Like, the only recommendation are literally hail bullets and fixed peer. That's it. Like, other than that, the other 3, it's your choice. I just picked whatever, Like I said, it's your choice. I mean, aim at shoot, because you have to jump back and shoot, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult to do skill connect. That's why I'm not using that. The other 2 is slightly easier, but they're still kind of slow, honestly. But other than that, yeah, the most used are hail bullets and fixed peer. Other than that, there isn't much to talk about with, in both sword skills, because there's only 5 sword skills. It's limited, and I'm gonna move on to the customs. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about for the custom is the fixed peer. Obviously, the EX skill. Like, this is the one of the big DPS sword skill. Other than that, not so much. Fixed peer use 200% agility, so the customs will be a little bit interesting, because you have 1 stat. So the other thing makes this EX skill compared to the rest are different, because bow does not have ×2 down damage like the other sword skill. I'm just gonna pull up one of the sword skill for the EX. You see that, like, there's a down bonus. There's a down bonus for some of the other weapons. It's 1.5 ×2. So, like, the thing is about the bow EX skill, we don't have any multiply damage for the down, which we really needed to make it powerful. Although without it, the bow is still fairly powerful. Other than that, yeah, 200% agility. What are some recommend stuff? Are steel armor, obviously, the normal version or the XT version, and then the Forgotten outfit, which gives you dex and agility, super high agility. So those 2 are really good. The other thing is, I don't know if I have it anymore. I think it's the what's it called? I don't think I have it anymore. The armor that with the armor from the west. What's it called? I don't remember. The Aberrant armor. That's what it was. That's the armor will be good too if you're still in the early game. If you only look for dex and agility, that will be really good. Other than that, not many armors, but you can use some strength and dex. Although fixed peer is not gonna use any of that stuff, so you can still get somewhat of damage. Other than that, yeah. As for accessories, Abyssal Ring, like usual, it will always work. The Azurite Boot's actually good. It gives like quite a bit of agility, and if you're looking for some agility, it would be like the Lycoris boots. So it does give you super high agility if you can get a decent one. And the old school, the End Silver Necklace, which you can get it after like 200, or above for the Reaper. You can get it before that, but the thing is, you might as well get the Azurite boot because that's literally an upgrade version of the End Silver necklace. Other than that, yeah, not so much. There are many agility items in this game, pure agility. Abyssal Gauntlet, very good. You know, the XD version. Other than that, yeah, not so much. You know, you can still use Ring of Tranquility as well, the XT version, and that will be also a good customization. Other than that, like I said, it's just similar, you know, customized. Not much to really change. And as for the Nova Strike in this case, I'm using same thing with a hazard build, you know, passive incarnation. Not much need to talk about as usual, because like I say, if I'm keep making these you know, videos for the things to know, I already described most of them in the old videos. It will be similar setups. So like I say, you know, hazard incarnation and the others. If you want to go, this is for 3-3. If you want to go for 4-4, then you need to put on another passive with the Yes Connect on it, so that way you can get the 4-4. You know, like the last video I mentioned, to do 4-4, you need 5 sword skill. I'm not saying you need to do 5 same sword skill. Like I said, you have to, like, I have to be specific. You know, you need to do like 5. So 4 different sword skills to reach 5 and 6 or more. So basically, you need to use different sword skills. You can't be using the same one and get to the same, you know, skill connect stuff. Other than that, yeah. Hail Bullet is a 150% dex. This thing is pretty simple to customize actually. You know, there's plenty of item gives dex in this game. You know, strength and dex will be fine. Honestly, I recommend strength and dex because you can get much more DPS from strength while you're getting the dex. So that's also a good option. Like I say, incarnation, don't really need to mention too much. You know, customize, yeah, Abyssal Ring usually are the ones I recommend. Will be really good. Other than that, yeah, like I say, the bow doesn't really have much to talk about besides simple customizations and fewer skills to choose. It's just not enough sword skills at the moment, or if I don't know if ever will be. But as long as they fix the damage on it, or give us a better bow, we'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the final things. How good is bow in this game? Let's just say it's okay at the moment, because ever since at level 50 back in the day, a lot of people that use the bow, they know how OP this thing it is. That's like pretty much go-to weapon for a lot of people. Besides dual wield, this thing, you go in the raid, you finish the raid. That's just how easy it was. It was definitely one of the meta builds, because like I say, if you ask a lot of people that played the game when it first came out, what was their favorite weapon? What was their go-to run? It was the bow actually. So I used quite a bit myself, not gonna lie. Back in the day, I started with a bow, and I used the bow until I, you know, started to use dual wield a little bit, and then that's when I like changed it, because bow was really fun. Like there's no bows and like can't really use in the other old games, you know, as in terms of when we using it. So other than that, yeah, this thing needs a little bit, you know, like they need to buff this thing, like the bow sword skill and the bow in general, like, because the bow does not have down damage, which kind of suck. Even though the bow still manage able to do quite a bit without the down multiplier. I know they nerfed the bow back in the day. I don't even remember which patch it was, but they did nerf the bow because it was so powerful. I think they nerfed the hit for the fixed peer. I don't know about hail because you really have to read the patch note for a long time, like from long time ago. Other than that, like the main 3 bows right now, you really can trust and use that's actually decent, it's the one from the East. Like I say, normal East. Heaven Striker, the Star Shatter from the Extreme Ray, and the Hidden Mind Bow. Like those are the, or these are the like the really the top bows in the game at the moment. I'm not saying they're crazy OP. I'm just saying that's the only bows that we got that's considered decent. I mean, they're not like OP, they're decent. So yeah, if you do want to use the bow can still do quite a bit of stuff. The bow can still do all the raids, no problem. The bow can still do till level 400, well, with the new one. For the Ancient Apostle bosses, the bow cannot one down the plant. Like, it cannot do the Divine Beast one down. That's why I was testing. I was like, oh my god, that's not enough damage. So I'm just gonna wait for it. Either gonna wait till they buff a little bit, or make it a little bit easier for Divine Beast before I make bow. But other than that, you can pretty much do a lot of stuff with a bow still. Although the DPS is not there, as usual. Like I said, whoever put Vitality on this bow is such a troll. Because this could be our like really good bow. Like anything would be fine, but why Vitality? Like bow sword skill does not use any Vitality whatsoever. So like other than that, you know, the Hidden Mind Bow has really high damage, which is the sword skill power. And the attack is pretty decent, because that's the only thing this bow is relied on, is the damage and the attack. Probably the dex as well. Other than that, you know, Vitality is not gonna do too much. Actually, not too much. Not gonna do anything on sword skill or whatever. You might be able to tank the bow, but the thing is, a lot of time in the level 400 or in the or doing the divines, they're gonna one-shot you. So it's not that much HP. Other than that, yeah, you know, bow is pretty simple to use. It is still the same as used to, but the thing is, it was just a little bit weaker when it comes to fighting the higher end of the contents and stuff. Other than that, it is still pretty good to use. Like I said, you know, the bow isn't crap at the moment, but it just needs some buff. That's all they really need, is give us like the damage, you know, booster, you know, the multiplier. And please do not give us another Vitality bow, because that is such a big troll. Other than that, you know, yeah, not much to talk about for the bow, because like I mentioned, less sword skill and no crazy things or anything. But I just like, you know, I just want to get the bow done as well, because some people still are pretty curious about how good the bow is in this current state. So like I say, the bow is still really good. You can do a lot of contents with it, and it's not as OP as it used to be, but it is still usable. Alright people, I hope you guys enjoy it. That's all for the bow. It is short. Sometimes I keep it short, sometimes there's more stuff to explain, I'll keep it a little bit longer, but other than that, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time.